Und dann willkommen zurück bei Honkai Story und wir machen weiter mit der Story. Let's go. So. Und wir hin, was? Na gut, geht aber nicht weiter. So, wo ist denn der Casper? Casper ist Theater. Und der ist da hinten. Und auch.
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia. But if I tried too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb, and then I start melting. Drip, drop, drip, drop.
Trip, drop, trip,
So
drop,
much of my memory
flip,
feels like
flop,
it's shrouded
flip,
in a blizzard,
flop.
and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you. A snowball fight? The game, the name, it feels so familiar. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago. Shaping the snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in. Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose.
Yeah.
Well... You'd better be good at dodging, Gamer! Things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry.
Really blurry.
But I definitely met Lady Gracia. I had snowball fights with her. She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. She'd even paint portraits for everyone. Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground lamps, and shout, "Snowball fight!" Then Lady Gracia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh! Slide right down into the snow. Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together, under the giant moon. If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. They were so crispy and tasty. There was someone else. Just thinking about them makes my blood boil. He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time, 8 of us teamed up to challenge him. But that guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing. All from so far away. 6 of my friends were lying on the ground, feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down that no one uttered a word. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck. I saw my own giant body thud onto the ground, and my chin felt ice cold.
8 people in the Phantasmoon games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Cinderth Age. So, in that round of the Phantasmoon games, Gracia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent.
I saw her once. Just once. By then, Oktober had already been transported into the canvas. It was so quiet, I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Gracia lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out. She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over. It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her. Why are you saying that too? It's making me feel all strange. That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games, come find me for another snowball fight sometime.
So, to summarize, Casper likes to light the ground lamps and call for her near Graffia's old home. Now, where can I find those ground lamps?
Eigentlich dürftest du die Kulisse sehen. Auf jeden Fall kann ich, wenn ich im Haus nicht fertig bin, 4 Stunden Spielmodi mit Casper machen. Gut. Jetzt dürfen wir da hinten lang. Gut.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, there's a secluded mountain path like this. Oh. These atonement statues all look like small animals. I should find a prominent spot for the ground lamps.
Ne. Oh, ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass mich das verrät. Du bist so kultiviert. Da meine Identität aufgedeckt wurde, muss ich wohl behaupten, dass ich der Stein bin, aus dem der große König sein Schwert gezogen hat. Ich mache das sowieso nur zum Spaß. Tschüss, Boss. Versuche mir nächstes Mal nicht so viel Lohn zu kürzen. Doch ich kürze alles. Okay, hier darf ich lang. Dann mache ich einmal das hier. läuft er weiter? Willst du einen Schneemann bauen? Nee, ich wollte eigentlich da rauf. So. Das ist zu dumm zum Springen oder was? Ja, du sollst springen. Nee, ich spring nicht. Ich bin zu blöd. Was springt er denn so blöd? Ich spring zu spät. Fast geschafft. Nee, wieso habe ich nur zwei? Wieso sind nur zweimal gesprungen? Ich kann dreimal springen. Halt dich doch da fest. Nee, kann ich nicht. Springt er wieder zu spät ab. Hä? sieht aus fast wie Mem.
These two little lamps don't look reliable at all. Whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Schneeballschlacht.
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber? Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead.
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive either. I'm testing the deadline. I snuck out. This mountain path is so quiet and secluded. Ooh, what a great spot for a night stroll, listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters. Give me a break. I really am just looking for inspiration out here. Look at this old stone statue. Ooh, doesn't it look like Himicat?
Himicat.
I just reached the real versus fake Himicat arc in my comic. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Graphia will bless me with enlightenment.
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
That was fast.
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset, I mean Miss Colt, escaped. Now that's scary.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Good thing this kind lady spotted where you were headed. Otherwise, you might have slipped away for real.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
Come on, not again. Little raccoon.
Ja, wird von den zweileibigen Bäckerhallen nur noch ihre langgezogenen Hilferufe nach.
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people too. I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting either. You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately? My name is Murata Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
Murata Graphia? Hat nicht Chemiko den Namen Murata? Ja, Murata Himiko. Und hier ist Murata Graphia. Okay.
You're saying you are Graphia? Huh. She really does look a lot like Himiko.
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange. Let me think. I believe I know why you've come to find me. The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct? Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanesia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately, never to meet again. But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way. Who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis. You must have many questions. My, you certainly have a lot of questions. But before I enlighten you, during the Sindearth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the Resistance, causing catastrophic casualties. I must confirm your identity, Nameless. Do you carry a token from Evanesia? She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
Die rothaarige Frau gibt dir die Maske zurück.
The secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story. 1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Sindearth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. He took her to protect his daughter. The painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion. Until one day, a falling star streaked across the dark sky, and a deafening roar shattered the silence of the wasteland. Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound. And so she saw it. Beneath the cold Phantos moon, a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon. This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth. Indeed, that tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crashed Astral Express. And Graphia's family name, Murata, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul enemies, a few warriors in strange attire fought tirelessly. But they fell, one by one, unable to withstand the endless tide of monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name. The Nameless, who walked the path of the Trailblaze. That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began in a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantos Moon Games, attempting to use the mighty power of an Aeonic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantos Moon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful enemy from beyond, the Lord Ravager. She lost. Graphia did not win the Phantos Moon Games, nor did she in the final days of the Sindearth Age. She gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, She sealed the Lord Ravager outside. Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahotopia. The story is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together to the other side.
So, are we leaving right now?
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
You mean... Blade?
Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river. When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
Graphia vanished? How? Anyway, I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove first.
Could it be plot armor? I've heard that in the same forest, giant trees will fight each other for nutrients. How about this? We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard. It would save us a long trip. Say something.
Didn't know you were a forestry expert.
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe. Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
If the abundance grows too strong, the ambrosial arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control, and the Arcadia is doomed just the same. It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
You're afraid.
I'm not. I respect your choice. Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So you don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all. Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice himself.
Kin.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
I suppose all of those fit.
Fit? How? Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just playing dumb.
I hear you. Just assume it's the former. My mind is made up. You should understand. Misplaced emotions will only cause the mission to fail.
You really are just playing dumb. To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that girl reclaiming her future. then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
Don't. At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again. Besides, why are you telling me this? You should tell them yourself.
Because just like you, I'm a total stuck-up softie. Happy now?
Feel better?
No. Unless you give me a sincere apology and a proper goodbye, we're not settled.
Not settled. Fair enough. Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end. Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin. Who's there?
Ich bin's.
Next time, it'd be better if you didn't try to sneak up on us like that.
Okay.
I knew you would come.
Ist das so?
I met the legendary Graphia. She told me a way to enter the world in canvas. If we simply chant her name and release a Wispe into the river, she'll come to ferry us.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive? It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically the same age. Knowing that gives me a bit more hope that you can actually make it back.
Then let's begin.
Dann fangen wir an. Da rein? Ja, warte. Ich gucke mich noch ein bisschen um, ja?
It's freezing. So fast. In the blink of an eye, a lifetime is gone.
Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott.
See? I told you comics can teach you useful things.
Mhm. Finde ich auch. Zum Entfernen, was zum Einsammeln. Meine Kiste.
Could it be plot armor?
Gut. Dann war's das hier für die Folge. Und Sie sehen nächste Woche wieder. Bis dann.